Hey, welcome back to Tidbit Tuesdays. Last week, for Military Spouse Appreciation Day, I had the privilege of presenting at our partner organization Homefront Rising's annual summit on relational voter outreach. For those of you who missed the event, don't worry. This week and next, I'll be recapping this topic. Relational voter outreach is simple. It's getting our family and friends to vote. For those of us who already vote regularly ourselves, think of this as leveling up our civic engagement game. We're essentially expanding the impact that we as individuals can have on an election by getting a handful or more of others to join us. So here are 4 reasons why relational voter outreach should be a priority for you this year. Reason number 1, it works. Most GOTV, or get out the vote activities, involve stranger-to-stranger contact. You'll get a list of prospective voters and you'll either knock on their doors or call them on the phone and encourage them to vote, which is great. But research has showed that voter turnout effects have been twice as large when the outreach is to someone you already have a relationship with versus when it's someone with you don't know. Twice, double, 200%. With this much potential, we have to remind ourselves not to take any votes for granted. Reason number 2, it's efficient. Most of us are pretty accustomed to screening out telemarketers on our phone, right? Or tuning out a political ad that comes from a place we don't know or trust. When you encourage your family member or friend to vote, they are more likely to answer the phone in the first place, listen to what you have to say, and take action based on your recommendation. Our social networks give us a kind of shortcut that makes RVO an efficient use of your time. Reason number 3, it expands the capacity of campaigns. I talked about this before in my tidbit about why voting is so important, but campaigns only have so much time and resources to commit to outreach. So military families, as well as other communities, are regularly left out because a lot of us are absentee or low participation voters. So if we want to see full participation, we have to turn out our own people. No one else is going to do it for us. And finally, relational voter outreach cultivates a community of civic engagement. The more we talk to each other about the importance and urgency of voting, the more normal it becomes as an expected component of the military lifestyle. I'll leave you with one final thought. COVID-19 is monopolizing a lot of our time and energy right now, and it may seem that voting is the last thing that anyone wants to talk about because we all have a gazillion other things to worry about. But relational voter outreach may be the perfect antidote for this moment. This November, we have the opportunity to vote for the leaders who will be in charge of rebuilding our economy and public health infrastructure post-pandemic. So it's easy to feel helpless right now, like this problem is too big for any of us to make a difference on. But we also remind folks that registering to vote and casting a ballot is a positive contribution they can make to this moment that we do all have control over. I hope this tidbit has inspired you to add relational voter outreach to your to-do list. Come back next week as we talk about strategies to make these conversations as good as they can be. Stay healthy, y'all.